So I'm sure you've all heard horrendous news which happened over the weekend in Israel, where over 1,000 Israelis were murdered. And of course, many of you stand with me as our hearts are broken, and we stand with our friends, our allies, and in my case, my family members, who have been personally impacted by this horrendous event. As we learn about the quantity and the heinous acts, the heinous war crimes, and what actually transpired, our hearts are broken even further as we see how dehumanizing one another can really turn out into real life. Even now, rockets continue to be fired, and today we are finding ourselves not just engaged in a ground-to-ground combat, but more an ideological war, both in Israel and even here, as there's been an increased amount of anti-Semitism, as we all learned this summer outside of my congregation. Today, I think it is incumbent upon all of us to learn more, to educate ourselves more, and to eventually become advocates of both Israelis and Palestinians, among others who no longer have or cannot necessarily be heard, whose lives are on the margins. As we gather together to learn from our amazing leaders about what's happening in this special state of Georgia, let us continue to be symbolic exemplars, continuing to lead both in word and deed, so that we can guarantee that we have a more whole, safe, and just society. May we be inspired to live out the words of the prophet Isaiah, "Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." As together we say, Amen.
Amen.
I'd like to just make one special announcement. Tonight at my congregation, Temple Beth Israel in downtown, we're having Macon Stands with Israel at 7 p.m. I know that conflicts with other events, but I understand some of you will be there in spirit as well.